Hello. Sorry, guys. I was trying to figure out what was going on here. But also, yes, it has been a day for sure. But let me know if you guys are having any trouble at all, like hearing me. So I think you guys are fine. I'm pretty sure it's fine, and there should be no issues. But I've been working with my artist recently, I mean lately, and I was, well, she basically helped me rig my YouTuber to do a lot more. So just be more expressive and have all the extra functions for like the V-Bridger. And it's been interesting to say the least, but we are here now. We are doing great. So yeah. Anyways, how are you guys doing? Today is really not a gaming kind of day, so we are just hanging out. And also, I mean, I can't completely blame it on the rigging because she does an amazing job, okay? And sometimes what if it's me? Maybe nah, no, definitely not. But also, I was putting my gigantic, thick, heavy monster of a new GPU. I just got my 5080 in here, and she is beautiful and magnificent. Totally magnificent, guys. So today, let's just kind of let's catch up and discuss the last few weeks that we have missed hanging out. Anything new with anybody here? Guys, I'm still trying to figure out the parameters for this. So there might be some, yeah, it's tricky. But we're in there. I think we're getting there. Mm, yeah, it was like a whole thing because I had to, my PC actually is quite heavy, and I really don't know how much it weighs, but I feel like it weighs at least 50 pounds. I don't know if that's an exaggeration, but I feel, okay, don't come at me, but I feel like it is this pound. Like I haven't like weighed it myself for sure, but yeah. I don't even know if you guys have seen this outfit um much because it's it was relatively new and I had a lot that I was like uh kind of shifting to, I guess. Hmm. Yeah. I was it's hard to make up your mind when you want so many looks, you know? Sorry, guys, if you hear a little pause in the background and a bunch of running noises, it literally is because my dog has the zoomies right now. Playing with his toy. And unfortunately, we do not have a dog cam. But I do apologize for having canceled the last few streams. I just, honestly, it's been struggle bus for me. Actually, this week it was pretty much like that too. I had to go to the urgent care, and sometimes it's just rough, when your body just does not cooperate with you. I mean, I guess it's part of being an ancient vampire, and things do tend to fall apart after a while, right? Hmm. But there's some upsides to this. I have been reading. I've been on a fantasy book kick, and I have to be more specific about this because I've been on a fantasy romance, dark type of story um, kick, and I've been reading this series um, by Rebecca Yarros called. I mean, it starts with Iron Flame. It's the Empyrean series, right? And I'm truly invested in this. Yeah, I'm not sure if any of you have read any of her books, but if you have, uh, we should definitely discuss this. And it's awesome. I would recommend this to anyone. Mind you, there's a little bit of spice in it, but the story itself is so good. You become really drawn to the characters as if they were your friends and really immersed in the story. Hello. Hi, hi. I feel like this outfit goes with this very well, doesn't it? You like it? I know, it's so good. Such a big fan of this. I love it so much. I just wanted like a little cozy, we're all having a little chat, vibing mood. I don't know. I honestly would have liked to play some Baldur's Gate um, today, but it's just been a little bit of a busy day and week, actually months leading up to this. But honestly, up and we're getting to a point in which I can actually take the time to relax and somewhat I like enjoy my weekends. And for a while, it was a little rough there because just things, guys. I don't know if anyone has ever experienced this, but I was kind of battling with some issues with my insurance regarding a medication that I actually really need. And, they tend to not want to cover these types of medications, which is really sad because, like, the people that need it, like me, have to basically spend more out of their own pocket and while paying a premium for these for this so-called insurance, right? So I am not happy with that. Not at all. My day? Oh, I've had coffee, so I would like to think that it's good. I mean, food and coffee, obviously. How was your day? So, no, it's okay. It's one of those weird things that happens, right? Yes, yes. And genuinely, it's totally okay. Honestly, it could be worse, guys. It really could be worse. I mean, but I genuinely wanted this weekend to be more of a relaxed weekend. And before any of you call me out and say, well, Nami, you don't know how to relax. To that, I say, fuck you. Kidding. Didn't say that at all. Nope. Not at all. Aww. That's so sweet. Well, that's good. Hello. Hey, Cloud. How are you doing? I've seen all of your awesome screenshots. Do you like this background? Do you like the look? I feel like you would like this look. Hmm. Hello, hello. We definitely should play some Destiny 2, guys. Actually, I know a lot of people are looking forward to play Marathon, and I do feel like it's pretty interesting. Like I can probably get into it. Yeah, how's school? Every time Cloud wakes up, I see his usual, like the GIF with the cat, or was it the cat with like, what did I miss? Yeah, he's I know you've been busy with the new school stuff, right? Yes. Marathon grind. I don't know if you guys want me on your team, but maybe. I mean, I will do my best. I will do my best. It's a monkey. What? What? Wait. What's a monkey? Wait. What's a monkey? Are you calling me a monkey? Are you calling me a monkey? Hmm. This seems hmm. Oh, was it a monkey? I swear it was a cat. Sorry, it's just my ADD brain, guys. I'm sorry. I mean, and I don't mean that in the using that to make fun of anything. I genuinely do have ADD brain. But that's besides the point. I just yeah, I don't really know if you guys want me on your team per se because um you know what? I will do my best. But we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Anyway, speaking of marathons, since we are on this topic of games, we definitely should uh, go do some reads with Ella. Ella la. Ella la. Aw. I mean, I saw some really good I guess roles. Is it a 3 team max? Yeah, that's true. That's true. I love that. One day I will be good enough to play to win. One day. Yes, Ron. I mean the raid, not Harry Potter Ron. Ron Weasley. I don't know. I've been thinking about Harry Potter lately. I think it's because I was watching this uh, TikTok with Daniel Radcliffe talking about how none of his kids know that he was Harry Potter, and he was like, "I want to live as normally without knowing this as long as possible, and just know me as dad, as opposed to, Harry." But yeah, that's actually really sweet. And apparently, I know this might be useless information, but he said everything he knows about America he learned on The Simpsons. And, that's actually pretty fair. Three Musketeers, that's a good one. Why can't we be like the K-pop Demon Hunters? I like that one. I feel like that's more the vibe, you know? By the way, guys, I was really thinking the last few weeks, right? You guys know I have my own online store. I have like accessories and bags and clothes. Um, I was thinking of doing a full revamp and just kind of putting just that. And this was something I was thinking about for a while. I just did not want too many things to kind of focus on the quality of stuff and just have something that is more focused on what kind of brand I want, even though it's filled with trauma. Oh, yes. I actually had the pleasure of watching King of the Hill for the first time. I've watched a few episodes and I've seen little clips of it here and there, but never have I actually watched a full episode. I actually watched a few. I think they were back to back on on TV. I never really watched like television, and so this is a very interesting thing for me. And I was to me it felt very much like very surreal, like this couldn't possibly be real, right? Like this doesn't happen. And I was told that this is actually how places are, and some people live, and I'm like, wait, 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 which makes sense, I guess. But yeah, maybe I'm just a lonely vampire living in a castle that has no idea about this part of the world. But you know, it's very interesting. I was very intrigued. Almost as intrigued as I was watching Trailer Park Boys. That is pure cinema, guys. Pure cinema. I learned a lot. I learned a lot. Should I say everything I know about Canada is from Trailer Park Boys? Because everything I know about Canada is from Trailer Park Boys. Oh, but yes. And I guess we should also play more Final Fantasy. We haven't really we haven't really done those raids where I want those different colored unicorn mounts or mounts you showed us. Because Cloud apparently has every single mount available in the game. Maybe not every single one, but it feels like he does. Feels like he does. Oh, and I bought a couple mangas, and I was like, there was this one with like, was it like cats and ghosts or something? Mm, cats and oh, cats and spirits. I don't know, but it was definitely up your alley, Cloud. It was like cat girls and spirits and wizards, or I don't know. No, I have not. I must say I am. You know, I'm so sorry. Yes. You know what? That is genuinely probably our fault for sure. But now we are actually gonna be able to do that and have some time to play. I know they said they would come play, so we can all finally game. Mhm. I really would love this. We should get Ella into this. Be like, hello, get our mails, let's go. I forgot what she was doing right now. I think. Oh yes, she's probably painting. Painting. Honestly, I was looking at those things that the paint with numbers, and it seemed fun actually. I was very intrigued. I was really considering doing some so I can frame them and put them up in my room or my bathroom or something. Maybe we'll see how it looks. I feel like we could create some mood music. Maybe I should ask to have a custom music done for this room to loop for us. Actually, that would be really nice. Something kind of mysterious, dark, but still whimsical. Like oh, but I also bought this book about the vampire princess or something. It goes back to we're circling back to the fantasy books I was talking about at the beginning of the stream because that's how my brain works, guys. Uh, yeah. So I also have a bunch of I still have to finish One Piece, so that's taking up a lot. That's actually my goal right now. I really want to finish One Piece. Okay, okay. But let me ask, okay? Like, just for real though, you know how a lot of people use like a voice changer, and there's that TikTok of does my voice go with my VTuber? I feel like my voice does. I feel like it's very me. I don't know. I don't see myself wanting to use a voice changer. Yeah. I mean, I can see where like the what the benefits would be. I don't know. It may not be for me. And honestly, I feel like there was that one that everyone has been using, and um, I think a lot of the truth. You know what? You know why that's so funny? Because I was just like this cat girl, and then suddenly it's like you would be like Ivan when Ivan changes back into his when changes into his woman uh persona, and then the female persona, and then, oh man, yeah, no, for sure. Be like, I'm just a cat girl lover stuck in a boy's body. I don't know. I don't know if that's how we would describe it. You know, it's pretty fair. I mean, I feel like if I could choose between a human body and that, yeah. So, okay, remember when we were talking about like the movements and stuff, and how we were talking about how you need your iPhone to do the movements, like how like you can move your mouth like this on an iPhone, and do all that extra stuff. Okay, so um, I yeah, I do realize you need an advanced RTX video card to be able to use the newer tracking, like the better tracking from NVIDIA, which it did pop up for me, and I was like so excited because um, I was able to do all this stuff buying I did upgrade my webcam. It is a 4K webcam with better graphics, and it has like just a wider, just um, view lens, and so it gets to pick up on all the movements, and it also helps with if you're like me, helps with like the glasses glare, so it doesn't interrupt your eye movements. My other one was actually like that too. It was also a 4K camera, but it wasn't like it didn't have all like the AI and like the extra, was it like the red light tracing, infrared light tracing? I forget what it was. It was just kind of like the technology that is available for your phone. But this one is very good, and it does have all the movements that I tested it out yesterday to compare it to my phone, and I was very amazed with like how good it was, and I was not disappointed with the purchase. But of course, it's I don't get money from streaming, at least not right now. Sometimes I do. I mean, if people donate, that's, absolutely amazing. But other than that, it's just really putting my own money into this because I want to. And I really love these cute outfits and, you know, doing queen things. But yeah, so I was very impressed with how good it's doing. But there are some tweaks that needed to be done by my artist, my rigger slash artist, Kira, and she is amazing. I love her, and I will continue to keep working. Uh, she really does make all of my vision come to life, and literally, I will, even if I show her like a rough draft of like a little sketch of one, and I just like give her a bunch of examples. She's like, okay, I got you, and she's just amazing to work with every step of the way. So yeah, I mean, if anybody's ever looking, let me know, and I will give you her information. No, yeah, it's literally the same as it was on my on my phone, which I and mind you, I have an like a newer iPhone Pro Max, so it it has a really good camera too. So this was exactly the same. So I was not disappointed. Actually, you just have to kind of tweak some stuff when you are on your PC, and obviously the NVIDIA tracking that comes with the newer video cards are just it's crazy. It's literally amazing. So, I mean, if that's what you're looking for, you're definitely going to need uh, all that. Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, they do. But I mean, like I said, like this is it just yeah, I was amazed. You would definitely, if you were looking at my iPhone, you would think that I was on my iPhone right now because like the quality is exactly the same and it's crazy. Uh, but there is a newer tracking uh, system implemented into V2 Studio. And it is only for the newer generation graphic cards. So yeah, that's I'm actually very happy with it. I was like, wow, this is amazing. I really had to do about like a good test run for both and did them like back to back and the test because I didn't want to get all this rigging done only to sacrifice quality. Um, but no, none of that. This new tracking is so good, especially with this new camera. Mind you, this camera is not like your basic camera. It is a 4K AI capable with all these advanced features and camera that so all of that together definitely makes it possible. But yeah, and obviously messing around with some of the parameters that was the thing I haven't fully finished yet. That is a process in itself. So we are yeah, that's a tomorrow problem, guys. I wanted to get my stream up and running. Okay. And yeah, but I don't know if any of you actually forgot that also. Um, I am a Rogue Energy drink partner, and if you use my discount code KNAMIXO, you do get a discount for Rogue energy drinks. Uh, just gotta put that plug out there. But I would plug a bunch of things, not like shamelessly, not really like trying to sell you guys on anything. But it's just because I would not actually, because there's this whole stigma behind I guess VTubers, and if once you do like a big face reveal type thing, people just sometimes people just don't like it. Some people don't mind. Some communities don't mind, but I feel like I don't know. The internet is wild, and just people are mean. I don't know when it started to become like this, or if people become desensitized to just being cruel and just mean to people for no reason. And you feel like they can pick apart others on the internet because they're behind a screen, and it's crazy. No, for sure. Like it's a big deal, and I've seen it go really, really bad, and I don't know. It's definitely a sensitive area, right? Like, a lot of oh yeah, and then the one time too, like there was was it this one VTuber that had this really deep voice, and he was really known for that, and everybody was obsessed with him, and always wanted to know what he looked like. And I think the minute he did that, it was done. And I don't know if it kills the fantasy or not, because people tend to have I think they would rather have the idea of you than the actual you. But I mean, for people, yeah, I don't know. Oh yes, corpse, yes. That's yeah. And I mean, like I guess it really boils down to your community, right? And how your community will support you, and that's for me. That's yeah, that's rough. I would never. I feel like that's so yeah, that's harsh. People I mean, it doesn't matter what you look like. If you're there to support this shamer, then just enjoy and enjoy your Oshi, guys. Like, come on. Or just stay in the dungeon because we didn't ask for your opinion. And honestly, like there are some streamers that are very like surprisingly attractive, and a lot of people post about that too. But it's like, we're all just people, and I think to ridicule someone based on how they look, it's just I don't know. I think people just need to be more mindful and a little kinder to each other. I mean, I feel like that's a problem we're facing. Um, and not in that like fake, oh, I am just um I don't know, I feel like there are ways to be kind and not simply tolerate people or I don't know, I guess I would like to quote it as kind pathing, where it's not really being kind, you're just pretending by I don't know. I feel like everyone's just too sensitive to things now too, that it makes it difficult to really communicate with anybody on like a personal level because you never know what you're going to say that will trigger them. And it's just a lot. It's just a lot. Maybe that's why I'm such a like introvert, just cannot emotionally and mentally. But I still do it. I still do it. I mean, I show up. I'm here. I don't mind giving people my advice if they wanted it. Sometimes like free therapy, not to say I'm like a professional or anything, but you know, I have hundreds of years on you guys, so I would like to think I have the knowledge. Yeah. Anyways, um, yeah, I know this was a very rough morning, and I don't know. I keep saying I don't know, mostly because it comes from my anxiety from just sometimes I feel like I'm ranting and just talking too much, but I do suppose that is a part of the job, right? Not to say that this is a job because it's not. Okay, anyways. Also, like I talk to myself all the time, so it wouldn't be a new thing. Actually, when I was little, people would go up to my dad and go, "Do you know she talks to herself? Like that you might want to get that looked at." And he was like, yeah, she's been doing that her entire life. That's perfectly normal. But yeah, well, I would really like to have just a little bit of music made for this. Uh, being that there's like a ton of copyright things you could get just for putting music that you don't own on here. So I will endeavor to find one. Um, or dip my toe into making my own music. That's a lot of work. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. But today I'm supposed to have a rest day. Okay. I did go to the urgent care and I've been sick and not really in the best shape yet to be running around and doing stuff. I don't feel like I've fully recovered yet. I guess that's the best way to put that. But we are getting there. And you know what else I've been really, really interested in? A lot of those home makeover TikToks. I feel like it's super addicting, and maybe my toxic trait is that I always think, hey, I could do that. I am fully capable of doing this myself. Mind you, I have never done any sort of thing like that in my entire life. So I'm just hopeful, and I feel like I could do it with enough tools and motivation. I totally could. I feel like I could. But I think next week we will return to our normal streaming. I do like to have these one on ones with you guys because I feel like sometimes when I am playing games, and though it's cozy games sometimes, we do get lost in the gameplay, and it can be difficult to carry a conversation or to touch base and just be like, hey, like, anything that I have missed. And I think it's good to just have a little time to catch up, I guess. It helps. I mean, obviously, I'd love to get to know my community and get to know what you guys are all up to, you know, how the dungeons are treating you, and, if we're, feeding you guys enough, and if the temperature is good down there. I haven't heard any complaints, so I think we're good. But yeah, no, I guess I would never I don't think about voice changers. It's just I don't know. Plus, I feel like I've seen a lot of people that I thought had voice changers that sounded a lot like Iron Mouse, and I love her. She's absolutely sweet, and I know a lot of people are kind of saying a lot of negative things towards her on the internet right now. A lot of people are saying a lot of negative things on the internet right now, and I think we just need a little bit less of that. So, guys, you just gotta live life, guys. Just gotta live life. I know it's a foreign idea, right? Like it's out there, right? It could be a little outlandish, but yeah, it really couldn't hurt to just be a little bit more mindful of the people around you and be a little kinder. I'm actually going to start looking into some games that I would like to play, but I obviously haven't finished Baldur's Gate 3 yet. That playthrough is going to 100% be finished. I did not give up on it. We did not give up on it because obviously we're playing as a multiplayer group. And we know Andromeda has lost an eye last time, and then she and Will were like, yeah, one eye buddies, except her eye is way cooler because then she can see invisible people. And then we were giving Gale our treasures, magical treasures, because he is a magical addict wizard. I'm just catching you guys up to speed here. Okay, what I remember, and I think we have to go back a little bit to gain some items that we may have forgotten to get. I think it was in that one room with like the tombs, and we were nearly burnt to a crisp and barely made it out. And I think it was in that room. But also, I know in that temple that we are currently in, there should be something there too. But we've been kind of playing this a little, just going in blind and hoping for the best. But we're getting there. We're gonna get there. So you guys are probably, you know what? This was honestly the best turn of events, I guess, or stuff. Um, yeah. Uh, hmm, we do have a few minutes. And I think today is, like I said, it was supposed to be a fully relaxing day, which yes, I do know how to relax. Not only when I'm forced to do it, but when I can. Um, yeah. But next week I will return with more gameplay and I don't know if you guys have any suggestions. I don't know if you guys have ever used the community tab on YouTube, but feel free to leave your comments. I would like to think I do. It's hard. Okay, sometimes it's hard. You just realize that there are so many hours in the day and things that you could be doing that you want to do. But I did rest. I did stay in bed like a corpse and did my time being bedridden, so I don't know if that counts as relaxing because I was kind of forced to be in bed by my illness. So maybe night rain. There's so many. Oh, Night Rain, yeah, the game. Uh yeah, we'll see. See. I know you're dying to play Subnautica. So there's that. There's that. But we will play more Final Fantasy and more Destiny. Marathon is up here. Okay, I might, but I feel like I don't know if that's 100% something that I feel a little weird about it. Night Rain. Yeah, I feel like I might not be great at that game. I feel I feel it in my jellies, guys, that I might not be good at this. You fell asleep? Am I boring you that much that you fell asleep? Wow. I see. I see. Okay. Welcome back to the world of the living. It has been a day, but we're almost to the end, and you almost made it to the end. Okay, fine. Okay, okay, okay. I will subject myself to humiliation in playing this game badly. You know what? Maybe I would need a controller. No, maybe not. Maybe I could do it with a mouse and keyboard. Um, yeah, maybe not. Maybe not. I don't know. I don't know. I feel so. Okay. No, I will use a mouse and keyboard. Okay, now Elden, you say? Maybe? Maybe. I was just closing my eyes, listening to you. Yes. Yeah, I believe you. Anyways, Yeah, I will consider Elden Ring and Night Rain. I mean, it looks fun, I think. Maybe. I don't know. I can't sometimes. I feel like I feel like the PTSD and trauma had to come from being abandoned in the underground caves by somebody, um, or a Lord Farquaad, somebody's boyfriend, lover, of whom I will not name, who I will not name today. Okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I was abandoned. I was abandoned. This is why I throw you in my dungeon. Okay. No, you, me, Cloud, totally play. And hmm, do you guys think that Spectrum Wind Elala would want to play with us? I mean, she said that she probably wouldn't be great at it either, but I think this would be pure cinema if all of us actually played it. It would just be amazing. How many people can you play with? Hmm. You know, I remember I was stomped on in the head and died because of somebody in a dungeon. So yeah, yeah. You think about that one. You know who your real friends are. Elden Ring. Elden Ring. Huh? Wait. What are we talking about again? Oh, there are three. Okay. Okay. So what you're saying is I have to subject myself to the simulation on my own. Hmm. On my own. I don't want to. uh. Oh, there's a mod. Can't you get like banned from mods though? I'm pretty sure you can. Maybe I'm confused. I know some games are big into like banning people for using mods, and I'm not really. I don't know. Yeah, that's okay. I only died like once. But I do think that that is what we should play, and I will look for a. I really want music for here, kind of like my intro one. That was a custom one as well, but we'll see. We'll see. Oh, well then, let's not uh worry about that yet. Oh, okay. Okay. Well, that's good to know. Elden Ring has piqued my interest in. Oh, well, couldn't be me. I'm not doing that. Even if I'm really bad, I would rather learn how to be I would rather learn how to get good than to be bad forever. That makes sense. You know? So it's okay. We'll get there. But anyways, what is that? What is a crystally string? Oh, for a song. For a song. Okay. Okay. I know what we're talking about, guys. See, this is the problem with with me. I'm like, oh, we were talking about this again. Mm. But I am very actually I'm just so happy about stuff right now and that it worked out and relieved and I'm glad that we were able to catch up and have our lovely talk today in my castle. Not in my dungeon, clearly. But yeah, we will get to that. And next week we will have our games and maybe we should play like multiplayer games and see how we do. We should stream Kleka. I think that would be fun. Yes, guys, I think that is all for me today. I am sorry again for being late due to some stuff and fixing my PC. It had to do with my thick video card being just a gigantor thing that was essentially too big and for the clearance and my fan was like on it and if I even tried to push it down it would have been like a no um, and I can't move it because there would be no clearance on the top of my motherboard and so the bigger brain solution was to get a very thin uh, fan so that it would have that clearance or take one out. But you know me, I could not leave that empty unless absolutely necessary. Which I was like maybe I need a new case because I like to be dramatic and think of the most difficult solution sometimes. But here we are. Here we are. You would be proud of me. You would be. Oh man. So we're here, and next week we will be back to our shenanigans and our wonderful adventures in hopefully not blowing each other up and no more losing eyes and hopefully romancing the right people and let you guys know, Shadow Baby is still mine. Okay? Right. And I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. And it was great chatting and catching up with everyone. Remember, every week, 2 p.m. Eastern Time, we are here. We gather. We have fun. Sometimes it is a very relaxing let's catch up day, and other days it is um game day. Just I mean, it's really up in the air, but I like to do some cozy time sometimes. All right, guys. I hope you have a wonderful weekend, and I will see you later. Bye.